So DJ Akademiks and Charlamagne, the guy, just officially declared war on each other. And this situation started completely unnecessarily. But now it's spiraling into something much bigger, where Akademiks is threatening to expose everybody in hip-hop media.
They say heavy is the head that wears the crown. They've put out the hip-hop media list 4 times now. I'm batting a pretty good rate. Twice at #1. What's the problem? Well, I'll tell you what the problem is. The severe belt to now, since most of those guys who used to feel like they had a chance of competing, they're all unemployed. They're also just kind of outside the fray. Like, they're just... I know y'all been like, Ak, why you haven't been streaming? Because I'm watching like these guys like trying to get some motion. It's really weak. And I've realized that these guys have gotten to the lowest I've ever seen. And almost to the point where I think people forgot who Akademiks is. And I'm going to start this all off by saying this. Okay? I see and I hear what a bunch of y'all media niggas in hip-hop is doing, which is built purely out of jealousy for me and the platform and because we run it. And I want to let everybody know, the gloves is off. You know I love this part. We could all go to war. I'll tell you what that entails. I like to get personal. And for anybody who's going to be like, Ak, you're going to be doing too much, because you know how I get super personal. Oh, I'll find out the baby mamas. I'll find out the missing kids. I'll find out everything. It's okay. And I'm putting this out for every media personality. I'm going to just warn y'all now. Prepare for all. And I want to also make it clear. There's no bystanders.
And bringing up extremely serious allegations against Charlemagne that have been circulating online for years. But nobody has really been talking about them in mainstream conversations. This all happened because Charlemagne came to Akademiks and warned him that there were people behind the scenes who were allegedly rallying together and working to plant false allegations on Akademiks and set him up, claiming that Roc Nation and people connected to them like Lauren LaRosa and Jeremy Heck were orchestrating some kind of investigation or campaign against him. Now, on the surface, it might seem like Charlemagne was just trying to be a good friend and give Akademiks a heads up about what was allegedly happening behind closed doors. But what Akademiks is realizing is that Charlemagne was essentially telling him about a situation while also being part of the problem himself and not doing anything to stop it or distance himself from the people allegedly involved in it. So from Akademiks' perspective, Charlemagne was playing both sides of the fence and trying to have it both ways by warning him about trouble while simultaneously remaining aligned with the people causing the trouble, which to Akademiks felt like a betrayal of friendship and a lack of genuine loyalty during a time when he needed real allies. What really frustrated Akademiks about the situation was when people kept coming to him and telling him that these conspiracies were happening and people were planning against him, but then when he asked for specific details and names and evidence, nobody could give him anything concrete to work with. They would say things like, yeah man, they're definitely plotting on you. They're definitely coming for you. They're definitely trying to set you up. But when Akademiks asked, okay, who is it specifically and what are they doing and how do you know this information? Everyone would get vague and say things like, I don't know, bro. I just heard it was going on. Just be careful. I can't say anything. That's an incredibly frustrating position to be in because you're being warned about a threat, but you don't have any information that would allow you to actually defend yourself or address the problem directly. Do you think Charlemagne was genuinely trying to help Akademiks out of friendship? Or do you think Charlemagne was strategically warning him while secretly remaining aligned with people who were working against him? Drop your actual thoughts in the comments because this is an interesting question about loyalty and friendship and whether Charlemagne made the right call by trying to play both sides. So, Akademiks came out publicly and basically issued an ultimatum to all the people in hip-hop media.
So I want to pick y'all brain. Who y'all think is doing this? Someone has created something, I call it a dossier, where they have came with this theory to say Drake, Aiden Ross, Nicki Minaj, Akademiks, and there's a few other people in the mix, but they have put out resources to, and when I mean stalk, this is like invasive stalking we're talking about. Like invasive stalking, but it's okay. Again, I was flabbergasted to see pictures that people took from across the street outside of a home they believe is for some people who, they're not even public figures necessarily. Anyway. So that is the theory. Now, in trying to figure out who's behind this, every time I ask someone who claims they have seen info that came from this, they all say, we don't know who's this from. We don't know where this came from. We don't know why this is happening. Just be careful, Ak. Be careful who. That's odd. I'm gonna tell you why that's odd. Because even if you don't know where this info came from, it is ironic that only people that align a certain way gets the info. It's not everybody that has the info. It's a certain people that have the info. Shout my man Charlemagne, he gave me a call. He said, this was going around. I seen it. So what? Where'd it come from? I don't know. Oh, okay. Charlotte, if I wasn't supposed to air you out on that, it's okay. But listen, I got to get to the bottom of this. I hear Laura LaRosa got it in the background. What Laura LaRosa got? What? Then I hear, oh, you got like one of the stooges that was on this show and then this other guy that don't like you. And I'm like, what's going on here? Now, like for anything, I like to address things head on. But with that, I don't like doing proxy wars. I like to just kick it off. I tell all y'all eat straight up. All y'all eat. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. All y'all eat. When there is entities that's plotting against me, don't be the messenger. You either with me or against me. No DJ Khaled's around my book. No DJ Khaled's around my book. Get the away.
Who were allegedly conspiring against him or his team, declaring that he was taking off the gloves and that there were no more bystanders in this situation. What Akademiks was saying is that if you're going to sit on the sidelines while other people are attacking him and his team, then you're essentially choosing a side and you're choosing to be against him. And if that's the case, then Akademiks is going to treat you the same way and go after you, just like he's going after the people actively attacking him. This is where Charlemagne became a target, because from Akademiks' perspective, Charlemagne was a bystander who knew what was happening and wasn't stopping it, and wasn't using his platform to defend Akademiks against the alleged conspiracy. So Charlemagne was fair game for exposure and criticism. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because we're covering all the drama unfolding in hip-hop media right now. And there's going to be a lot more information coming out about what's really happening behind the scenes with these personalities and their relationships with each other. Subscribe if you want to stay updated on the developments in this war between Akademiks and these hip-hop media figures. What happened next was that Akademiks' team started exposing clips and allegations that have been following Charlemagne for years, particularly allegations from a woman named Jessica Reed, who claims that Charlemagne sexually assaulted her when she was a minor back in 2001.
It's McCalvey, my daughter Jessica Reed. I have regrets in which I am very sorry about, because when my daughter was drugged, I wanted to do nothing but protect her. I didn't want her to suffer anymore. I didn't want her to feel that pain anymore. And so I did not let her testify. And because of that, today we are finding out that Mr. McCalvey is going to get away with what he did to my daughter, Jessica, and this family. For all these years, we've been suffering, going through pain and anguish over his decisions, molest my daughter, and now she has to deal with this and we have to deal with this. And I'm so sorry that I didn't take the initiative then to persecute him for what he did.
According to the allegations, Charlemagne got Jessica drunk and then had sex with her without her consent, and later used Spanish fly, which is a substance designed to increase sexual arousal, to drug another girl before having sex with her. These are extremely serious allegations that involve the sexual assault of minors and the use of drugs to facilitate sexual assault, which are major felonies that carry serious prison time. Now, what's important to understand here is that Charlemagne was never ultimately convicted of these charges, and the case was dismissed due to statute of limitations. But that doesn't mean the allegations aren't serious or that they should just be ignored or forgotten. The victim and her mother have been trying to get justice for years and have been speaking publicly about what happened to them. And now, Akademiks' team is bringing these allegations back into the mainstream conversation and forcing people to confront what Charlemagne allegedly did when he was younger. What made the situation even more damaging for Charlemagne was that Akademiks' team paired the Jessica Reed allegations with clips of Charlemagne talking about the R. Kelly tape in a podcast episode.
The woman in America historically has always been the black woman. You know, I always say, if you want to get away with murder, kill a black rapper. If you want to get away with sexual, a young black girl. If R. Kelly had been doing this to white women, oh my God. The fact that it's mostly young black girls that he preys on, simply nobody cares.
But he's essentially giving props to R. Kelly for things like teaching him how to eat and laughing about R. Kelly's sexual acts with minors. When you put the Jessica Reed allegations right next to clips of Charlemagne making light of child sexual abuse and laughing about it,
R. Kelly props for one thing and one thing only. Well, two things. Number one, he taught me how to eat.
Shout out to Kelly.
I learned how to eat because of the R. Kelly tape.
That's true.
And the Come P Come thing is still one of the most
Legendary.
incredible things I've ever seen in my life. Because I still don't understand how a man could come and then pee right after coming and then come again. That happened.
Wait,
Mark.
that happened?
He busted a nut on this little girl. Then he peed on me. Like, it was like the sperm came out, pee came out, sperm came out again. And he's told her, let it drip.
Liquid sandwich, bro.
I never seen no like that in my life, man.
Jesus.
I keep telling y'all, I've told y'all this over and over. It's a lot of things that guys did, especially when we were young, that we just didn't consider.
And
I'm married to my wife. Me and my wife dated for a whole year. She would not give me no.
Yeah.
Me and my wife hung out one Saturday night and she got sloppy drunk and at my mama's house and I got that. Yes, I mean, she was back and all that, but she was really drunk. I asked her yesterday, I was like, yo, did I the first time we ever had sex? And she looked and she goes, I mean, in hindsight, yeah.
No.
Charlemagne came into the room. And I saw Charlemagne's face with my own eyes. When he opened that door, I saw his face. I saw his face. I heard his voice while he was raping me.
The narrative becomes absolutely devastating because it makes it seem like Charlemagne has a pattern of sexual misconduct and making light of sexual abuse against children, which is an incredibly damaging narrative whether it's true or not. Subscribe if you want to keep getting the full breakdown of situations like this, because these are the kinds of stories that hip-hop media doesn't want to talk about openly, but that have serious implications for the credibility and character of major personalities in the industry. Akademiks made the calculation that if Charlemagne was going to allow his friends and associates to attack Akademiks' team without defending them, then Akademiks was justified in using any available ammunition to attack Charlemagne in return. And those available weapons included these old allegations and these clips from past episodes. Now, Akademiks also made claims about ongoing legal investigations into Charlemagne in Australia, involving someone named George and allegations of illegal activity and money laundering, though these claims were made somewhat vaguely, and Akademiks said that these were ongoing investigations that he didn't want to get too deep into because they were still being investigated. The point that Akademiks was making was that there are serious legal issues potentially surrounding Charlemagne's business dealings and financial activities that the public doesn't know about. And if Charlemagne wanted to start a war with Akademiks, then Akademiks was going to make sure all of this information came to light.
Not gonna lie, I was saddened. Unfortunately, I had to declare war on the entire hip-hop media. It's not necessarily me, but I had to take the gloves off. My team, my people, at the end of the day, I gotta pick who's aligned with me. And the people who rock with me, they're the people I gotta protect. They've been targeted. We don't know about who. We gonna find out at some point. And I've been kind of holding them back for the majority part for almost a year. Keep in mind, these are, if y'all think I'm nasty, these people are worse. Birds of a feather, right? So, yeah, it was kind of saddened yesterday because, with the concept that's been coming towards the team for like a year, I had to tell him, I said, listen, the gloves is off. Do what y'all got to do. You know what I mean? If whoever, and I don't know who it is, if they not playing fair, let's make sure we don't play fair. So I was very saddened yesterday. Actually, that's probably one of the reasons I probably is. I was a little sad. I was just like, because I would rather not get to the point, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, sometimes you got to burn down the whole building to figure out what the source of the issue was. So it is what it is.
Now, from Charlemagne's perspective, this situation is incredibly damaging because unlike Akademiks, who is largely independent and can go into the mud as deep as he wants without fear of losing sponsorships or getting fired from his job, Charlemagne works for iHeartRadio, which is a major corporation that has certain standards and expectations for their on-air talent. So when these allegations start surfacing and when these old clips start circulating and when the narrative about Charlemagne starts shifting, Charlemagne has to worry about losing his job and losing his radio show and losing his platform, whereas academics can just keep attacking without those same concerns holding him back. This is a significant power imbalance in their conflict, because Charlemagne has much more to lose if this war continues to escalate. The other major dynamic in this situation is that Akademiks is being completely transparent about what he's doing and why he's doing it, whereas Charlemagne...
Listen, I watch Charlemagne a lot. I listen to him. I've never heard the Charlemagne clip before. Not even gonna cap with y'all. Never heard it. I play it, but
Thing and one thing only. And off Kelly props for one thing and one thing only. Well, two things. Number one, he taught me how to eat.
Shout out to Kelly.
I learned how to eat because of the R. Kelly tape.
That's true.
And the come thing is still one of the most
Legendary.
incredible things I've ever seen in my life. I still don't understand how a man could come and then pee right after coming and then come again. That happened.
Wait,
Mark.
that happened?
He busted a nut on this little girl. Then he peed on me. Like it was like the sperm came out, pee came out, sperm came out again. And he told her, let it drip.
Liquid sandwich, bro.
I never seen no that in my life, man.
Jesus.
I keep telling y'all, I've told y'all this over and over. It's a lot of things that guys did, especially when we were young, that we just didn't consider. And you
okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way this is, oh yeah, I can't see it. The way the image and video is set up, that kind of looks like it's some professional. But you never know. It might just be some fans that don't Charlemagne. But where did this come from? It's kind of odd.
married to my wife. Me and my wife dated for
Well, we've heard this one before.
a whole year. She would not give me no.
Yeah.
Me and my wife hung out one Saturday night and she got sloppy drunk and at my mama's house and I got that. Yes, I mean she was back and all that, but she was really drunk. So I asked her yesterday. I was like, "Yo, did I the first time we ever had sex?" And she looked and she goes, "I mean, in hindsight, yeah."
No.
All right, let's get this on. Yeah, somebody stitched together this thing. Wow. Charlotte, who'd you piss off?
Charlemagne is trying to maintain his professional image and his corporate brand while simultaneously being caught up in this very public conflict with someone who clearly has evidence and ammunition that he's willing to use. Akademiks has essentially told the entire hip-hop media landscape that the gloves are off and that he's going to expose everybody and everything if people continue to attack him or his team. So there's a very real threat hanging over everyone in the media space right now about what Akademiks might reveal next. What's interesting about this entire situation is how it reveals the ugly underbelly of hip-hop media and the alliances and betrayals and power dynamics that exist behind the scenes that most people don't see or understand. Charlemagne warning Akademiks about a conspiracy while allegedly being part of it himself shows a level of duplicity and disloyalty that Akademiks clearly found unacceptable. And now Akademiks is making sure that everyone knows about it. Whether or not the allegations against Charlemagne are ultimately proven to be true in a court of law, the damage to his reputation has already been done because now millions of people have heard these allegations and seen these clips and formed their own opinions about his character and his past. The broader implications of this war are significant because if Akademiks really does expose everybody in hip-hop media like he's been threatening to do, then we're going to see some major names and major personalities face serious allegations and revelations about their past behavior and their current business dealings. This could fundamentally change how people view hip-hop media and who they choose to trust and support going forward. The audience is going to have to reassess their loyalty to these personalities and figure out who deserves their attention and support and who doesn't based on what gets revealed in the coming weeks and months. Make sure you're subscribed because this situation is evolving in real time and we're going to be breaking down every development as it happens. Subscribe if you want to stay on top of what's really going on in hip-hop media and understand the dynamics between these personalities and the real reasons why they're beefing and what's really at stake in this conflict between Akademiks and Charlemagne and everyone else in the media space. Peace.